Jai Hanuman. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share my Infosys System Engineer interview experience. That is how I prepared, what type of questions were asked, and my top tips to crack your Infosys interview very easily. So, if you are preparing for Infosys or any other company, please do subscribe to my channel. And coming to my experience, the selection process is of two rounds. First is online test and second is interview, which consists of both technical interview and a HR interview. The interview difficulty is usually easy to medium, and each interview lasts for about 10 to 20 minutes. The type of questions depends on the interviewer and your resume. So try to carry your resume with what you completely have a grip so that you can crack easily. And now let's talk about how to prepare for Infosys interview. For example, we need to carry a resume, right? In resume we need to mention our skills, right? So that you need to mention the skills which you have a grip and strong confidence on the topics. Like if you wrote Java, Python, SQL or HTML, revise the basic syntax and basic fundamentals, everything. And also real time uses. Just you can go, if you mention Java, you can go for Google and search for top Java interview questions, like you will get in W3 schools or Geek Fuggies, etc. Mostly the questions are from these top questions only, like for Java and Python. And also check the basics for HTML and CSS. So coming to project, the project preparation is must and should, right? So be ready to explain one project clearly, its purpose, tech stack, and your role, etc. Because if it is a group project, we need to be clear about what part you have handled. And interviewers often try to confuse us, and they may ask some questions. So be confident on project, and so prepare well project and self intro. And this is very mandatory part. If you prepare very good for in project and self intro, this is a 70% chance that you get selected, because the self intro question is a compulsory question and project is also a compulsory. Because in self intro, if you if you mention a interesting point or interesting things, this is really a plus point for you, because the interviewer may ask the questions on the interesting things, right? So if you're confident on it, you can easily crack it. So be confident on your self intro and project as well. And coming to core concepts like oops, they will ask you on oops concepts also. So prepare on oops concepts like inheritance, can encapsulation, polymorphism, abstraction, etc. Also revise the DBMS basics and what are acid properties, normalization, and different types of keys and joints. This will be a good for you. And coming to HR questions, the interview is a combination of both HR and technical interview. So after asking you about technical question, they may also ask you regarding HR, like where are you from, like what is your family background, or why Infosys only, why not other company, or are you comfortable for relocation and night six, etc. And what are your future goals, etc. So now coming to my own interview experience, like our Infosys interviews are conducted at Kids College, like in Guntur region. There are around 13 interview panels, and the difficulty level varied from panel to panel. Around 3 to 4 panels were tough, but most of them were normal and manageable. The interviewers were very friendly and polite, so we can free up from tension. At first, we may fear by seeing them, but after 5 minutes or 5 to 10 minutes, you will get to know that they are very friendly, and we will get tension free. And they mainly tested our confidence and communication skills rather than deep technical knowledge. So there will not be many technical questions, okay? So don't fear, guys. Just prepare for fundamental things, and prepare what you have mentioned in the resume. In case if you don't know some questions in the resume also, the on before day you are going for an interview, on the before day itself you need to modify your resume so that only only keep the things that you are perfect and confident. Okay, so my interview started with self intro, and the interviewer started and asked me why only HTML and CSS, because I only kept HTML CSS because I didn't have any grip on JavaScript. So I didn't mention that. So I told that I am from machine learning background. So he told, oh, okay, no problem. And then the interviewer asked me to explain ML algorithm because I am from machine learning background. And later they asked a few basic questions on programming concepts. And in some other panels, they asked about simple coding problems like quicksort, string reversal, etc. Like in few panels only the interview is tough, but in remaining all panels it is easy to moderate. In some panels very easy, like where are you from, what is your name, or only Python basics, etc. Because they are checking our confidence levels and communication, because they already tested us in the online test. We passed in this, that means we are almost okay for them. So they are just testing. So from our college, around 80% of the students were selected. So they want huge number of people. So don't need to worry about the interview. It is very easy really. Only some panels are a bit tough. And finally, for me, HR questions like why do you want to join for interview, and are you comfortable for relocating, and any questions for us. And then I said yes, because you also, if they ask for any questions, then don't say no. Don't say simply no, because it shows that you are not anxiety about it. So I already referred it on the previous day itself. So I asked him about so what is the training period and how will be the training. I asked her. This shows like that left a positive impression, because they like the candidates who show curiosity. So, coming to my friend's interview experience, I want to share my friend's interview experience also. The interview started with self intro for her also, and then interviewer asked her to explain one of her projects in detail. And since she mentioned again mm, DBMS in her resume, so he asked her some DBMS basics like ACID properties, normalization, and third question is the differences between primary and foreign key. Finally, there are few HR questions like are you comfortable with night shift? Are you willing to relocate? Why is Infosys? See, while you are coming for these HR questions, please answer positively. Like, are you comfortable with shifts means say yes, don't say no. Don't ask which shifts, night shift, or don't ask like that. Just say everything positively. Yes, I'm comfortable. Like, so are you willing to relocate to any place? Means, yeah, I'm willing to relocate. So, say answer positively, not negatively. And for everyone, they will ask any questions for us. And finally, after completion of your interview, greet them like have a nice day, sir. Like greet them with so that they have a good impression. Overall, the interview for her also very smooth, and she said that the interviewer was quite supportive. And another friend in another panel, the candidate was asked like, I'm sharing some other panel experience. There also they asked her self intro and oops concepts, and they asked her about project and tech stack used in that project, and then the certification mentioned in the resume and group project contribution. Finally, HR questions like what makes you unique? Tell me about yourself in one line. So these are the questions asked for her. So these are also good. So from the overall experiences, we can see that the interview levels are almost easy to moderate. In rare chances, they will ask us about very tough questions like DSA. That is very rare. Actually, the process is easy to moderate itself, and the interviewer are also very polite and they are friendly, really, and they are supportive even. So I will give you some tips. So prepare your self intro correctly. This is your first impression. Prepare it clearly, cover your name, education, strengths, interests, and some interesting points. And then project explanation. Be confident and genuine while explaining your project. Don't memorize, explain it like you are telling your friend that what you built. Okay, don't memorize or don't by heart it. Just explain it like you are saying to your friend. And then coming to core concepts like OOPS, DBMS, basic, etc. And communication and attitude means in communication you should be very, very confident because Infosys values honesty, confidence, and a learning mindset. So, in the ending, you need to say, you need to greet them so that they will have a positive impression. So, overall, Infosys interviews are simple, professional, and they are very friendly. So, if you prepare your basics, projects, and communication, you will definitely make through it. So, and what I want to say ultimately is just the compulsory questions are self intro projects and like HR questions like any questions for me or why Infosys. So compulsory questions are self intro and project. So be thoroughly and prepare thoroughly for them. Be perfect and clear and so that you feel that you are talking to your friend and answer it straight so that you can go and you can crack it very very easily. On all the best for all of you. I hope this video helps you in your preparation, and if you found my video useful, please like, share and subscribe to my channel for more real interviewer experiences and preparation tips. And I will share you the recent interview experience in the next video, so that please do like, share, subscribe my channel. All the best for your Infosys interview.